Hey everyone, this, if you can see this is my 130X. Condition of the blades should tell you that I beat it up quite a bit. Well, what we have here is the DS35 installation. I have installed the DS35 servo. It seems to be working pretty well right now. This is going to be the second half of my first battery. My first half I flew with a little higher gain. I thought that servo might need a little higher gain, but it didn't. I'm still running neg 5 on my tail gain. My Cyclics are on neg 3 each. I'm running KBDD tail blades with stock tail box and stock tail blade grips. I have micro heli tail pitch slider, and that I put only because I didn't like to spend $12 on that little piece of junk that Blade was selling. And then apart from that, everything else, I had those red little O-rings which I got from Craig on Heli Freak, but my soldering, of course, I took help from one of my friends and he actually did a pretty good job soldering it, but I think I just put a little more heat shrink or whatever. It's kind of protected, just to keep it protected from crashes as far as that goes. So I'm gonna put this in the air and see on neg 5 gain, how does that go. I put it back to neg 5. Just bear with me. Let me get this set. Make sure all the servos are working. And that's my DS35 on the tail. Alright. So I got this is the Hyperion 500 milliamp battery. Can tell you this, it's got tons more power than the stock. I really like it. This is after about a minute and a half of idle up flying. So alright, let's see how this goes. That's my DS35 installation. As you can see, the bird does sound a little more aggressive with the 65C 500 milliamp pack, and this is not even on a full battery. And the tail seems to hold pretty well actually. I'm gonna try to make it not go too far. I have a habit of doing that, but for the video's sake I'll try to keep it near. I'm trying to put a lot of pitch and cyclic and collective pitch on it to see what I'm gonna get out of it, just to see how the servo will hold up. The sole reason why I upgraded this to DS35 was that I was kind of done with dealing with the tail servo burning out or getting dirty, and this is just a better option. Yeah, I do stupid sometimes, but I guess it's a good check on the servo, right? Yeah, it's holding up pretty awesome actually. By this time, the stock tail servo has given in at least once. Full pitch, collective, catching it, full collective, no tail blow. That's interesting. Let's do some inverted flying. This is mainly where I lost my tail control on the other servo. I might still on this one. It's a small helicopter with running a lot of power on it. Still, even on stock setup, it's got a ton of power. Sorry if the sun is in the video right now. This is after a lot of power has been lost on the heli. I mean, obviously, towards the end of the battery, my tail would become a little more fluid on the stock battery, on the stock servo, I'm sorry. But this seems to be holding pretty well. This is where my tail wag would come in if I had too much gain, obviously, on doing little funnels. I'm not very well at them, so don't make fun of that. Yep, still holding on. I punched a ton of, okay. My collective wants my battery is trying to die, so I'm just gonna land it now. But pretty good, right? On a stock bird, almost. I mean, without the count the battery and the servo on the back, everything else is stock. Doing pretty well. Alright, see y'all at the forums.